This one is called The Measure of a Man. On my first date with Hillary, I cooked for her. With a bag of groceries I took to her, even though I said there were reservations I booked for her. She told me she liked to write, so I showed her my favorite poet. I was so desperately into her and Albert Brenneman eager to show it. See, before her I had this extraordinary capacity for self-destruction. Blew every previous relationship and ignored constructive instruction. But I was determined to the best of my ability to start doing things right, and to begin with the heart thief that seemed to radiate her own light. And I had the playbook, a step-by-step tutorial for the game. I just had to get out of my own way and follow my last name. See, my grandfather was the embodiment of chivalry. Strapped with a gentleman's artillery, he always represented the epitome of a man to me. Dress correct, say only what you mean, give and command respect, treat your lover like a queen. From that royal pairing came a princess and two knights, one of which is my father, a superhero with a suit for tights, who found my mother, and together they still reign with a selflessness I don't have the capacity to explain. From them I'm still learning how to love and how to care for another, the way they do unconditionally me, my sister, and my brother. I'm nowhere close, nor do I think I'll ever fill their shoes, but maybe that's the point, to strive for an opponent to whom you'll always lose. Through the gestures and the manners and the civility required is a humility that defines a gentleman, from which their action is inspired. One can always be better, and there's no such thing as best. Sometimes your hardest will fail, but sometimes that loss is a treasure chest. Fear is okay, I'm afraid now. Share it, don't let it eat you. The world is tough enough without letting your own feelings defeat you. There's a lot happening now that might have you feeling a little lesser, like you're swinging blindly against an immaterial aggressor. And I won't pretend to know your struggle, but I truly do believe that the value of a life is measured in the love you give and in turn receive. So whatever happens to our old world pre-pandemic best laid plan, I'm my father's blood, gentle but no less of a man. So through the fear and anxiety and the emotions through which we scan, I'll pull Hillary's chair out tonight, serve her plate with a kiss, and assure her whatever we want, we can. Spread love.